It went well. We were in spiders today. We've had 3 full days in pads, so we had spiders today, and we've got practice tomorrow night, kind of a mock scrimmage type situation like game. So it'd be good. I thought they flew around, did a lot of move the field, and a lot of kickoff return type things today too.
Have you gotten into scout team yet, or is that not until next week?
We've gotten into a little bit of that at this time. Yeah, we have at different times. We still go good against good a lot, but then when we break up, it's more of a show team versus the ones and the twos type of thing.
There's been a lot of talk this offseason of just trying to get back to that focus you had in 2016 and all the effort you guys have put in. How antsy do you feel like these guys are to finally get in the game and see how all that works out?
I definitely feel like they want to play against someone else and hit somebody else, and so I think that they've bought in completely, and there's a lot of great leadership, and it's been really, really good. So we'll see when the game starts, and not always does it always show up the first game either. It's when different adversity hits, different situations hit as the season goes along. I think that's when that type of thing will really make a big difference. Of course, it'll make a big difference in the first game, but as the season wears on, all the ups and downs and different injuries and different things that happen, it's kind of a miniature microcosm of life in a minute, all the different controversies that hit you and different things. So that's when, to me, all of that ownership and team building and camaraderie and caring about the other guy and playing your role will really come to fruition as it goes.
How much do you feel like over your career the offseason can kind of dictate the season? I mean, there was such a good feel about 2016.
Yeah.
It wasn't quite there last year.
Yeah, I think the offseason definitely does help, but it's when you get them all together and they're working towards a goal, you build things in the offseason, and then they got to buy into it while the grind of camp is happening and the grind of the season is happening. Do they really believe that in their core? I sure hope they do, but we'll wait and watch to see. That's the hard thing for a coach sometimes. You're just not always sure on that, but I definitely believe we've showed all the signs of going in the right direction in that area.
A lot of distractions last off season in a lot of different ways. This year, not so much. Is that a good sign of things are better among this team?
Yeah, I think so. On that side of it, distractions are always hard to deal with at times, but sometimes distractions bring you closer too. It just depends on how the leadership and the team handles it. So I definitely believe these guys have the right mindset and kind of understand and solve things that they would do differently or bond together and not split apart. Things that I don't even know about that happen in the locker room or happen away from here, that the maturity of a team and the leaders make a big difference.
John Van Diest had to have surgery 3 straight Novembers.
Yeah.
What was it like to see his resiliency with this last setback?
Oh yeah, John is unbelievable. He's kind of one of those. He's kind of a Tasmanian devil. I mean, he's kind of that high energy, high motor, high effort guy, he's kind of that guy on defense, and he keeps pushing through his knee, and he keeps working, and he keeps going, and he's always there. He's always ready. He's always intense, and as he keeps playing and keeps getting better and better on his knee, and it kind of gets back to feeling really, really comfortable, I think he's going to be an excellent player, and he's going to help us this year too. I've been really pleased with John and his motor, his energy, his toughness, his effort, and just his overall attitude. He's been pretty impressive to me.
You guys showed a couple of years ago that you can have a good season with some shaky special teams, a kicking game, but things sound like they're pretty good now. How does that change as a coach when you've got guys that you like, that you can trust?
It's interesting. Special teams doesn't bite you till it bites you. So we've got to be able to come through in tough game situations where we're going to play a lot of close games, and those guys have great experience in all our areas, and hopefully that makes a big difference in some games. It definitely will. We don't know when that's going to happen, but you're right. In 16 we had a few woes there after our kicker got hurt. We had a kind of a round robin there that was kind of a looking back, it was kind of funny. During the time, it wasn't funny at all, and how we made it through it. It really never affected us, which to me was amazing because I thought it would eventually it was going to bite us, and it never did. I think that was a credit to those kids and how they just kept playing. Even in the games when we thought it when we got like the Washington State game, we come out there and we make them, so it was just kind of all hit at the right time. But I do feel very comfortable with our special teams.
Does it change your mindset as a coach on game day when you feel comfortable with your punter, with your kicker, things like that?
Well, yeah, it does in a lot of ways. I feel more accuracy in our kicker. Our punter, he's phenomenal at putting the ball inside the 15, really, not the 20, the 15. So that makes you double think some things in some situations. You want to be aggressive and score points, but if you can pin them back there and your defense is playing good and he can pin it inside the 15 and you stop him, that's really points. You're probably going to have a better field goal. You're probably going to have a better opportunity to score. So you do think that way at times. If your defense isn't playing as well and they're moving it, then you might go for it there and try to keep the ball away and score another point or get him in a better field goal location. Yeah, with our punter, the way he's able to put the ball inside the 15 and 10-yard line, to me, that's a big weapon.
Thanks, Coach.
Okay, thank you, guys.